Let me show you how you make the standard Cobra weave two-color bracelet. You need two pieces, approximately 6-7 feet long. You need yourself a buckle. You can get these on eBay pretty cheap. A pair of scissors. I like to use trauma shears. These things cut like butter. They're awesome. A lighter and some sort of a measuring device. You can use like a tape rule, but I just use a regular ruler. What you do is, first thing you want to do is the size of the wrist you want. I'm going to take one of the ends of the string. I'm going to go around my wrist. I'm not going to go tight, just snug with it. And I'm going to mark that, measure it. My wrist is an 8-inch. What I want to do is I want to add, though, when I make this loop, I'm going to add 1 inch to this. It's going to make it, for the extra paracord that's building up on it. It's going to allow it to not be too tight around my wrist, but it's also going to be to the point where it's not going to be sliding and irritating me. Take your buckle on after I've melted my two pieces of paracord together. Take your buckle. I'm going to put the buckle on the beginning end of my ruler, and I want to have a base color, which I'm going to use as my dark one, and my cross color is going to be about 1 inch down in there. That's so that I can bury this joint inside of the bracelet, and it'll prevent it from breaking apart. I want to make this loop come out to the 9 inches, which was 1 inch longer than my wrist. So there's my 9 inches, and I'm going to hold that there, the buckle in place. I'll start it with it facing me. Okay, and you can actually decide right at this point in time which color you want to be your edge color. I could have my yellow as the outer edge, which on this bracelet you can see is the black, or I can have my olive camouflage as the edge color, which is that's what I want. So the edge color goes underneath first. Okay, and then I'm going to take my cross color and go under that, over the loop, and down through the rabbit hole. That's the very first knot, half of the first weave. Same thing again. Now I'm going to go switching to the other side because now my edge color is on the other side. Go under. Bring my cross color under that, over the loop, down through the rabbit hole. And tighten it up. That is the first completed weave. Show one more here. At this point in time, you can really cinch these things down if you want to. And I'll show you how to end it. I've gotten to the end of this. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip the bracelet over, and I'm going to kind of form it to where it's going around the wrist. You can see that the buckle with the arc is facing the center. I'm going to put this loop through the other side of the buckle. Okay, now with that in there, I can actually detach it, make it easier to work. I'll turn it back around. Now, what I'll do is I'll start it just like the same knot that the first knot we did. I'm going to take my edge color and I'm going to go underneath, still inside of that buckle, like so. And I'll take my cross color underneath. The difference is that now, this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this loop over. I'm going to take my cross color through that loop, back down through the rabbit hole like we were in the beginning. See, all I've done is I've made the same knot, but I've added this loop into it. I'm going to go tight. I'm going to adjust the buckle again, kind of twist it so it stays straight. Tighten it up again. Now while it's still tight, that's when I'm going to make my cut. Leave myself about 1/8 of an inch. This one here, which was my cross color, is the one that kind of hits the bottom. That's going to be resting on your skin, so you got to make sure that's nice and smoothed off. I usually do it a couple of times. Kind of feel for any burrs. I feel some up in here. If you feel any burrs, just heat it up again. Smooth it out with your finger. Because even a tiny little sliver of plastic is going to irritate you really bad, especially out in the field, and then you won't want to wear it. That's it. Done.